In this video, I'm gonna be showing you how to do the box with 4 balls. And there's 2 ways to do it. There's kind of the easier way that looks like this. And then there's the significantly harder way, which looks like this. So in this video, we'll look at how to do both of them, but we'll start with the easy one.
And by the way, in case you don't already know me, my name is Fly Juggler Bennett Santor. I've been juggling for over a decade. I'm an international juggling champion. I've juggled 9 balls, and now I get to teach juggling to hundreds of thousands of people like you guys through my social media presence. Anyways, back to the video.
By the way, if you don't already have it, if you need a set of professional juggling balls, I offer some at flyjuggling.com, and these are the ones I use. They're absolutely awesome, so you can go check that out if you'd like. I'll leave a link in the description. But anyways, the easy 4-ball box looks like this. So let's break down how to actually do it. So I think the easiest way is to start with 3 balls, and you practice this. So you practice 2 2-in-1 hand throws, higher than you would normally expect, and do it high enough to be able to tap a ball there in between. And eventually, instead of tapping that ball there, we want to do it as if it was a normal box throw. So 1, 2, and then back. 1, 2, and then back. 1, 2, and then back. So make sure to practice that on both sides. 1, 2, back. 1, 2, back. 1, 2, back. Just like that. Now we're gonna do that same thing, but follow it up with an extra box throw like that. So 1, 2, and then follow it up as if you were gonna start the same thing on the other side. So 1, 2, back, back. So instead of going like this and letting that ball land, you get rid of this one by throwing it across and throwing that one up. So 1, 2, boom, boom. Just like that. So get comfortable with that on both sides, and then once you're comfortable, you're ready to bring in the next ball. So you'll start the exact same way with 1, 2, boom, boom, like that. But now, when you throw this ball back, so when I throw this one back, instead of catching these 2 in one hand, I now need to throw one up like this, and then I'm gonna need to throw another one up like that, because I'm gonna have to throw another one across. So you'll see it'll do that 1, 2, 1 that we just practiced. So start with just 1, 2, 1, like that. But now, see how I'm catching 2 in one hand on this hand? Before the next one lands, I need to throw another one across and another one up. So 1, 2, 1, 2, stop. So once again, 1, 2, 1, 2, stop. Just like that. So now you'll see we end up catching 3 in this hand, and that basically means we need to restart the exact same thing we just did, but from the opposite side. So now you'll have to go boom, boom, like that. So we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, just to start. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And then we practice the same exact thing, but we do one more throw. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And now we end up with 3 in this hand. And now you can see once you've gotten both sides, it's just a matter of drilling it and being able to do it repetitively. So then you end up with 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and you can run this pattern infinitely. And another cool variation you could do on it is instead of throwing those 2 in one hand throws from the center, you could like that, you could throw it to the outside like that. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I think this might even be slightly easier, but it might depend on who you are as a juggler. So yeah, that's how you do the easy 4-ball box. Now let's get into how to do the difficult 4-ball box. So the difficult 4-ball box is honestly even pretty difficult for me to do, and it looks like this. I'm gonna step back so everything is in frame, hopefully. It looks like this. Yeah, so it's pretty high. The reason it's so high is because you have to do the height of an 8-ball throw, and then while that ball's in the air, do a 4-ball throw under it, and then you have to do a box throw under that. So the way you practice that is starting with just 3, and you go 8-ball throw, 4-ball throw, and then the 2x under it. So you can start with just a tap if you need to. So 8-ball, 4-ball, tap, 8-ball, 4-ball, tap. And you need to make sure you're catching the 4-ball before the 8-ball lands. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And now you need to practice doing that same thing with an across throw. So 1, 2, and then back. 1, 2, like a box throw, and then back. 1, 2, with a box throw, and then back. Now you reverse that. So you can even go 1, 2, and then reverse to the whole other side. So 1, 2, 1, 2, boom, like that. I'll redo that. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that drill will help you a lot with learning 4-ball box. Then with the actual 4-ball box, you take the same progressions that we did with the easy version, but you now just apply it to this version. So it'll look like this, 1, 2, and then you restart from the other side. So 1, 2, 1, 2, stop. And then you end up with 3 in this hand if you don't do anything. So then you need to throw it back to the other side. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then you end up with 3 in that hand, And then you rinse and repeat to go back to the other hand. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And you just continue forever, hypothetically. But it is very difficult, and to really be able to lock it in nice, you have to really launch those 8-ball throws so you can do the box throw under it. But anyways, yeah, that is how you do 4-ball box. It'll take some time learning. It is not an easy trick, but if you want it, there it is. And I offer all these tutorials on YouTube for free, but it can only help so much. So if you need help progressing faster, I really recommend checking out our online school community. You will get way more help with the actual implementation of your patterns, so you could learn with way less difficulty. It will take way less time and way less pain. And trust me, when I started, I know it might be hard to believe, but I literally could not even juggle 3 balls. I had to drop back down to 2 balls and then even practice with scarves before even getting a 3rd ball. So yeah, it'll be the first link in the description, and if you made it through this video, you're definitely a hardcore juggler, so check that out. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I have a lot more tutorials coming soon, so subscribe so you don't miss any of those. And I'll catch you in the next video. Happy juggling and peace.